The following programme features material of an explicit sexual nature.
Hello, and welcome back to the channel. This week, I'm going to take a look at the reality TV show, The Villa. I class The Villa as sort of the birth of Love Island. The only difference between The Villa and a maternity ward is there's more tits in The Villa.
Show the tits, please. Show the tits.
Yeah. No, pretty. One of them's beautiful, one of them's got a massage. And there's four of them, and there's four of us. So the odds are we're all gonna get...
Put it back in your pants, boys. You've not even started yet. You're at the fucking airport bar. There's a lot more where that came from as well. Like, that's just one clip of many. The Villa was originally produced in 1999 and aired on Sky One for 4 series until 2003. It took 4 men and 4 women, computer matched them for compatibility, and flew them from the United Kingdom to an exotic Spanish villa. The cameras would follow the players round all week in a Big Brother style to see if the computer had matched the right couples. The couples then found out at the end of the week whether they'd been matched with the right person.
Anyone getting the 1750 flight to Malaga, this is now the introduction bit.
I'm going to let the narrator take a bit of credit here. Roll the clip.
Our guest in the villa this week is James Weeks, a 25-year-old model who lives with his mum and whose proudest moment was stripping with the Dream Boys. Little does he know it, but our computer says his ideal partner is lovely Lisa Smith. Although perfectly matched in their sense of fun, it seems that intellectually they're miles apart. So will Mr. Weeks be Lisa's dream boy? Or will she go for Jim Davies, a black belt judo champion from Leeds who also fancies himself as a bit of a ladies' man? Jim admits his humour is a bit zany, but will it impress his match? Gemma Tokalos, 20 years old and a student. It says here that they share similar interests and both like to bask in the spotlight. Sounds like an ideal match to me. We'll see. Neil Rutter's next, a 24-year-old IT consultant whose proudest moment was splitting up amicably with his former girlfriend. Now he's looking for a dark-haired partner. What do you know? Computer says feisty blonde, Helen Smith from South Shields. Helen is looking for a man who can match her partying habits, whatever they are. And finally, 26-year-old Andy Whitehead, who says his worst quality is a fetish for cats. Now, the computer's matched him up with Fumi Ojulate, a 24-year-old finance manager. They are highly compatible, both physically and romantically. Will they all find true love in the villa?
I hate to sound a little bit naive, but I'm going to say, no, they fucking won't. Considering that one of the greatest achievements of the boys is stripping in the Dream Boys, and one of the others said that his worst quality is a fetish for cats. And I'm just going to pre-warn you right now, that is not true. That is not that man's worst quality. You're about to find out what his worst quality is. The biggest difference between Love Island and this show was that Love Island sort of has a responsibility not to get a lawsuit, so some of it is narrated. They have a narrative that they push. Bits are scripted, bits are acted. Just in general, it's not as free-flowing as this. The Villa is literally, they just filmed people being fucking idiots in the Costa del Sol. The 90s has not aged well. The show is also extremely fucking sexualized, and the cameraman or woman was told, oh yeah, film tits, abs, bum, anything that you can film. If you can get a cock in there, then brilliant. Right, I'll stop complaining now. Let's catch up with the Brits after their first night in the villa.
The setting for our computerised matchmaking holiday in the sun. Let's see how our subjects are getting on. Yes, the male of the species are involved in a ritual bonding game, while the females are gathering and sharing information.
Just to inform you guys and let you know, what that means is the boys are outside having fun and the girls are in the kitchen cooking them breakfast.
I just saw someone on the pool table. I don't know what she was doing on the pool table.
So come on, Lisa, tell us what happened last night.
Apart from getting completely and utterly pissed and severely hungover, I just basically got to know everyone, didn't we? Really?
According to video evidence, it seems Andy was trying to screw up my matchmaking last night.
Now, who's ready? Idiot.
Andy likes Gemma a lot. Now, Gemma doesn't feel the same way, so that's not going to happen. I think he'd like that to happen.
Mate, you're on it.
Andy and I had a bit of a falling out last night.
The first night I was Bit of an arse.
And then apparently I heard, that he was saying, oh yeah, we're here just to have like an easy shag. So I was like, oh really? Andy was very slimy and a bit full on and really over the top last night.
The fetish and cat thing seems a bit nothingy right now, doesn't it? Seems a bit rubbish. And by the way, this is just the beginning of Andy. It really gets a hell of a lot worse.
So what's your side of the story, Andy?
I'm not only here for a laugh, I know. I'm not here to, I shouldn't be saying this. No, I am here to find a perfect girl. Honestly, Gov. Honest, Gov. Apples and pears.
I think because he thinks we're here on holiday, that he's just in with his luck and he's just going to get whatever he wants and it's just going to be easy for him.
Do you see what I mean about the camera angles? They're talking to Gemma, but they're not looking at Gemma, just like Andy.
I'm not really a girlfriend sort of bloke. Take it as it comes. Find the right girl and I'll go for it full on, but unless they're perfect, I can't see a point in starting anything, so that's why I'm single.
I'm just going to go out on a limb here and just say, like, I don't think that's the only reason that you're single, Andy. I think it might be because you're a bit of an arsehole.
Bit of an arse.
Last night I had a snog, a kiss.
A snog and a kiss? Or a snog kiss? Which one is it, Lisa? Let's see what James thinks.
First night, everybody gets laid, don't they? Normally on the first night on holiday. I think I was the only person, well, apart from Lisa.
Ah, yes. That kind of snog. Well, that was easy, wasn't it? I'm going to show you a quick clip of when they first met, just so you can see James's chat-up lines.
I'm Lisa.
Lisa, James.
Yeah. Hi James, pleased to meet you.
I think I whizzed past you, didn't I? Going up the ramp.
That's not all you'll be whizzing up, James. Like a rat up a drain pipe. So, Lisa and James are now officially a thing. The computer matched them correctly. So I want to get to know the other characters a bit more. And I'm going to start with Fumi, who gave a few interviews discussing the rest of the members of the house. Oh, I've got this clip somewhere. Sorry, it's on VHS, so just bear with me a second. Oh, fucking hell, it's not rewinded. Just gives a sec. Gives a sec. There we go. Ah, the struggle of the 90s. Having to watch a 3-hour film in 20 minutes, really fast, backwards, and then see it all again. People complain about internet speeds these days. Well, think of the struggles that people had to go through in the 90s. With poor picture quality and poor audio. Actually, wait a sec. That sounds a bit like this video. Ah, fuck it. Roll the clip.
I saw the two girls at the airport and they had tans and I thought, my God, they're like real sort of disco bimbo queens.
Shots fired. Hello, and welcome to the bitching bit.
Yeah, she's fab. She's lovely. I'm sharing a room with her because she seems to be like my type person.
Couldn't ask for a better bunch of people, really. There's no nonsense, there's no idiots or anything like that. Everyone's really nice. Brilliant.
Did he just say there wasn't any nonces? I mean, as great as Jimmy Savile's not there, but Andy's still there. No to nonces and yes to sexual predators.
The guys turn up and be like really like poncy poser kind of guys because we saw a glimpse of them as they were all standing there and they all was like quite toned and muscly and I thought, oh my God, here we go, the holiday from hell.
It's crazy to think that the Zante boy or lad's holiday is still stereotypically exactly the same.
It's like this walk down here to the beach and Jim, I really get on really well with him. That's the first time I've had a proper conversation with him and really talked about his career and things like that. I think, yeah, he's quite nice.
I told Gemma I fancied, she kind of, she smiled, she took it quite cool, you know, she said I was a bit different to the rest of them. Don't make you feel horny, baby.
I know it's 1999, Jim, but Austin Powers, it's not the greatest chat-up line in the world, is it? Not only that, I'm just going to show you a quick clip of his flirting technique. Also, I'd like to just apologise for the terrible Clubland beat that's on behind it.
I reckon I have to get mine done.
Yeah, you've got quite a fat tongue, haven't you?
Oh, baby.
Honestly, I don't know what's worse. What he said, or her laugh at what he said.
So I believe there's a common interest there. And we get on really, really well. And we're just going to see what tonight brings, to be honest. No one knows, to be sure, but I'm up for it.
Would you care to explain what you mean by that, Jim? Things are starting to hot up between Gemma and Jim. So now the computer's technically got two right. Lisa and James, and Gemma and Jim. What sort of technology did they have in the 90s?
They're not really the kind of people that I'd go out of my way to be friends with. They're just not my sort of kind of people. But I do think I've been matched up to Neil.
Well, you're going to be pretty pissed off to find out that you're matched with Andy.
James, I just thought he was just more, he looked more sort of bronze than brains kind of thing, not my kind of person. And when I also said, oh, so what do you do for a living? And he said, promotions. And I thought, oh God, I can just imagine him being this pimp.
Ah, yes, the male club promoter. It's not exactly husband material, is it?
To a certain extent, some of them are quite common.
You do know this is going out on TV and they are going to see this. And that's the sound of me cracking a beer. And the reason why is because it's time for...
the night out bit.
The Brits are notorious for getting pissed. They absolutely love it. This next bit is going to be amazing.
Two women go to the loo at the same time. Make sure you're eavesdropping. A good goss makes the world go round.
Neil's lovely. I love Neil. He's very friendly, he's very nice. Yeah.
First off, this is a man's dream. You know, being a fly on the wall in a woman's toilet. We always wonder what you're getting up to in there. Second of all, I didn't think the cameras would actually go in. And thirdly, yeah, Neil is probably the only normal human being in this place. Just to clarify, I don't mean that I'm a pervert and I want to be in a woman's toilet. I just wonder why you always all go together.
I keep thinking, oh God, he lives so far. He lives, you know what I mean? He's in London, I'm in Newcastle.
I know. At the moment, take one step at a time.
Yeah, it's the second night, do you know what I mean? Who knows?
So while Helen's downstairs planning their marriage, Fumi is now upstairs chatting up Neil. I think this is going to cause some beef. I think this proves that the nice guys always win.
Hello, what's happening here? Is Fumi chatting up Neil? Said Helen, get in there now. It's the way. Oh, don't leave the poor guy guessing your intentions.
Well done, Helen. That's absolutely fab. Not.
The look on Fumi's face. She is pissed and Helen's just pure cowgirling the shit out of Neil. In public as well, in public. So now the night out is really heating up. Lisa and James are together. Jim and Gemma have gone off. Neil's being fought over by Fumi and Helen. Where the fuck is Andy?
And for the moment, the least said about Andy, the better. Let's just say he's taken to hunting outside the pack.
Fucking hell, I wish I never asked now. So as the night comes to a close, Lisa and James end up in the same bed. Fumi and Neil sleep together in a hammock. Jim and Gemma sleep separately in their own rooms. Helen sleeps in her own room. And Andy passes out at the pool. In typical British fashion, they go out the night after. Hungover or not, get your Jaeger bombs in because it's on.
Yeah, Lisa's doing her hair because she needs to iron it. No, man, she does. She irons her hair.
She does.
Yeah, so do I. We got ready in 3
Does
seconds.
she really?
She does.
She does, man.
Does she
irons
iron her hair?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You've got to be
And
joking.
it's dyed.
If it's not dead yet, it'll be dyed soon, Helen, for definite. It's a fucking iron. How hot does an iron even get? 200 fucking degrees. That cannot be good for your hair. We're nearly at the end now. So just before we get to the end bit, where the contestants find out who they finally matched with, I'm going to do one last bit. And this bit is known as the Andy bit. This guy is a complete mug, and I'm going to show you why. Roll the clip.
Andy has failed dismally to impress any of the girls in the villa. Rumour has it he's decided to look elsewhere for some action. Watch out, girls.
I think you're fine until you've had too much to drink and then
Yeah,
you've got
that's
a bit
normal,
reserved.
that's-
Fair enough, because everybody was improving themselves. But
Give it to me,
you
baby.
need to be a little more.
Sussel.
Yeah, you need to be more of a gentleman because
Too forward,
women.
too forward, too
unless,
aggressive.
if you want to slap her or a hoe or whatever, then fine.
Slapper
You
alert.
can tell who's a slapper or a hoe from a good girl.
Yeah.
I think you're too eager with it.
Andy, mate, where did you learn to pick up girls?
By the fucking looks of it, mate, Prison is the only answer that I have for that.
Oh, she led that. She's fine, she wants girls, she led that sort of shit.
Did she fucking really, you fucking twat? Sorry, but I just don't have any fucking words for this cunt. Imagine saying she fucking loved it. As if culture's always been wrong about what women want. Imagine the song, how do you like your eggs in the morning? I like mine with you holding my fucking head close to your stinky, sweaty, sunny Spanish balls.
Oh, it's different, was it?
Uh-oh, Andy Pandy's coming to play.
Let's go to the pub.
I play for Chelsea Football Club.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah. I'm hoping to find some girls. I always find girls. I'll find some girls, that's not a problem.
Go for your life.
Yeah, ladies.
Let's not watch that on camera.
No, basically what it is, all settled down, I'll find a perfect girlfriend, apart from me. I'm the odd one out because...
Oh, bless your cotton socks. And why is that, Andy? Why do you not find
I'm embarrassed.
perfect girl?
I can't talk to girls.
Really?
I can't do that
You'll be
shit.
alright.
So,
I'm sure. Get over it.
so now I'm playing Pull a Pig.
I have no words. What the fuck am I supposed to say to that? His laugh at the end says it all, I think.
Oh, time to put Andy back in his basket.
Pleased to meet you.
You know what? In Spain, when we meet someone, we give 2 kisses like that.
And we call them hooker.
And we call people like you, Andy, fucking thick as shit. Right, that's enough for me. I'm done with him now. He's finished. So we're going to move on to the final bit, which is when they find out who they've been matched with. So this bit is known as... It's the fucking end bit. Yay. Woo, buddy.
Tell us how you got on this week.
I haven't met anyone from the group who is my ideal partner, so to speak. But made some good friends, some good mates.
Aw, that's nice for you, Andy. I wonder if the others feel the same.
I think he's stupid, I think he's arrogant, and I think he's off his head.
I met Lisa at the airport, and as soon as I saw her, I thought, oh, she's absolutely stunning. I didn't even know that she was going on this thing, because when I saw her, she was just like walking up the ramp with her trolley, and I saw her from behind and saw like a nice pair of legs. I thought, oh, I've got to go and check her face out, so I like got a bit of a scoot on and ran past her and looked at her, and I thought, oh, well, nice, I hope she's going on this thing.
It's like fucking Romeo and Juliet, innit? How fucking romantic. Oh, she got nice legs, let us see her face.
Helen, I really like Helen, she's funny, Geordie lass, cheeky Geordie lass, most entertaining. Like that northern banter, you know what I mean, a bit of cheeky northern banter which we like.
It doesn't bother me that I'm going to be going back home single. No, not really. To be honest with you, I have a ball when I'm single. It's a good laugh. You don't have to worry about offending a partner or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Like you go out with the girls and you can go out and you know you can just have a laugh.
I think Lisa and James were made for each other. I call them Mr. and Mrs. Skegness.
I think Ibiza Weekender is probably more appropriate. Like, Skegness is like grannies and 1p machines and donkey rides and that.
He took his top off and nearly had a heart attack. My heart was... He was sat next to me and I tried to act cool, you know.
And we're just sitting there, just chatting away. And all of a sudden, halfway through the conversation, we started talking about like where we lived, like the names of the street and that we lived in. And I looked at her and it just came over me and I said to her, I've got this really weird feeling that you live at the same number house that I do. And she said to me, what number do you live at? And I said 37 and she lives at 73. So I got the numbers right, just the wrong way around. It was just really, really weird.
Wow, fucking riveting, James.
Lisa, your perfect partner was James.
Oh, wow. Good choice, then. Good choice. Yeah. I asked for a Tom Cruise lookalike and Barbara Roy's even better.
It's a shock.
What a surprise.
Hello.
Hello, gorgeous.
Hiya. Oh, my God.
Gemma, you were matched to Jim.
No, it can't be. Well, I can see that in a way, because his personality, we get on, we're very similar, and people think we're a bit mad, but...
That's good. I would have thought that anyway. Just because our general interest and she's mad. Oh, chap.
I hate you.
Helen, computer says Neil.
That's really funny. Actually, I can probably see more wife be matched with Neil than anybody else, but... Oh my God.
To Helen. I've been matched up to Helen. Class. Class. Oh, my girl.
Fumi, you got Andy.
I knew that Andy would be. I knew that Andy would be somewhere in the equation. I just knew it. But Andy's too crazy for me. He's just like, no. I don't know.
Same sort of style, I suppose. Sense of humour, we do get on, but it's not perfect.
Similar style. What? Looking like Jamie Vardy, wearing a vest and molesting women. I haven't seen Fumi do any of those things. Right. Well, thank you for watching. It's been a long journey. I understand. If you could do me a favour and subscribe and press the like button, it'd be much appreciated. It's taken me ages to do this. Like I said, I'm learning literally from the bare minimum, working with free software and all sorts of stuff. So, yeah, hopefully the more I do, the better I get it. But thanks for watching. See ya.